There we go. That's straight.
All right, cool.
Hey, what the fuck going on in this shit, dog?
Oh my goodness, that sounded expensive. Anyways, time.
It's time for this phone to stop fucking up.
Today we're gonna be talking about time and the aspects of it. You know that everybody. Oh, my bad. What up? It's your boy Groovy Jew.
It's your boy ISO Trey.
You know what I'm saying? There's only one. That's what I say. It don't say zone. Because the Z is facing this way, dumbass.
Bro, fuck all that shit, bro. Why you think time is so scary?
Why do I think? Okay, the reason why time is so scary to people, I say my number one reason is because you don't know how much of it you have. Right? The reason why sports is so exciting is because you got 12 seconds left. So you gotta
It's like you gotta
make something happen in that time. But with life, it's kind of like, well, I'm young. I assume I got a lot of time. You feel me? She's old. I assume her time is out. You know what I'm saying? But
So
we
by
can
time-
assume, but you never really know.
So by time, I guess we're just automatically assuming death.
But
Like time of
we're
living?
just gonna say time of living, yeah. Because a lot of people can, have impacted people from beyond the grave. Your Tupacs, your
man.
Vincent Van Goghs, your Rosa Parks and shit like that. But generally speaking, we're just gonna say time starts when you're born, ends when you die. Right?
I mean, bro, I think people are scared of time because they don't know what to do with it. See, man, I know a lot of people like they might want to do something in life because the time of living, but they just don't know how to do it.
They don't know how to achieve that in a timely fashion.
Basically,
Okay, let's say, but look at it like this. The average person, I think, lives to be 70 years old. I'm just say 70 because I like that number. We're gonna say,
really less.
nah, bro, hell no, bro. This is
like
America.
60, bro.
This is America.
For a black man,
This is America. Don't get me wrong, bro. I know Black Lives Matter first and foremost, but a lot of people, I know a lot of 70
Okay,
something
70. We're
year
gonna say 70 is the average lifespan.
Okay. So, bro, within that 70 years, I feel like if you wasn't able to make something happen based on your dream, I feel like you fumbled the ball.
Now wait a minute now. Out of that 70 years, the average person can go to school for about 15, 16 years. Because you don't start school till till about 4 or 5 maybe. And then you don't get out till you normally around 18.
Let's say you're 18.
So you're already normally going to school for, about 15, 16 years. Now you go to college, which a large majority of people do. That just slap on.
But I mean, look, after high school, we're going to say you got them 52 years left to do whatever. Because nobody got to go to college after that. That's just kind of what they're doing.
Okay, so let's say they don't go to college. So you got 70 years, right? 15 go straight to school.
It's
Okay.
18, because you graduate from high school in 12th grade at 18. You got 52
But
years
you don't start
left.
school when you're fucking 0 years old.
But I'm saying you finish school, you done with
That's your
school.
18-year mark.
18
Okay,
years.
okay,
bro.
so for mathematical purposes, can we just say 20 years
20 years of what?
of school?
Fuck no.
We just say 18.
But you even just admitted that it was less than that.
So
What the fuck?
why would I say less if it's
Because
more?
the age that you finish is 18, bro. The number is 52.
You want to do perfect math and shit.
No, bro, that's just what the fuck,
What
nigga?
the fuck? But for mathematical
Bro,
reasons.
look, bro, 52, bro. That's not
Okay,
that
so
hard.
you got 52 years left, right?
Yes, bro.
Then check this out. Out of that 52 years, you still have to kind of, well, it depends on your dream, but you still have to make money or get there somehow.
You still have to come up.
You
right?
still have to come up.
But actually, before that, you have to decide. Because for a lot of people be lost. A lot of time is wasted on being lost.
Well, a lot of time is being wasted on trying to figure out what to do with your time.
That's lost.
It ain't necessarily lost.
What is it? If you don't know where you're going, what you is?
It's
Lost.
not about knowing where you're going, it's knowing how you get there.
Lost.
You can't be lost if you don't know how to get there.
Oh my, bro! You have to know. You have to know you're trying to get somewhere.
This guy's dumb.
You have to know you're trying
Bruh,
to get
if I'm
somewhere.
trying to go to the fucking gas station and I don't know how to get there, that don't mean I'm fucking lost.
No, bro. See, this is the difference. You're going to the gas station. Some people don't know they're going to the gas station. They just there.
We can't.
You feel me?
We can't really speak on those people.
But bro, no, that's a lot of people, bro. That's a lot of people just don't know.
Okay, so
what they want to be.
how much time does it take to figure out where you're gonna go?
I say after high school, you
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years, about 23.
So how much time left? Out of that 53 minus 5, you got what, 48?
Yeah,
So you got 48 years left,
roughly.
roughly.
I think that math all wrong.
Ooh, fuck it. But say you got 48 years left. Now, before we even go any further in that, you know a lot of time is shaved off your life based on diet and all that.
Okay.
So this is a possible, let's just say 45 to 48. Because you can shave up to like 5 to 10 years off your life just with bad
Based off of diet and
Hell,
dietary
bro.
and exercising?
Yes. Yeah, so we're going to say you only have 45 to 48 years left,
Okay.
give or take. So after that,
So about how old do people generally be? Like 27,
about 26,
28?
27 when they figure out, okay, I want to do this. Now, that also plays back in the school factor. Because most jobs be like, shit, we need you to go to college.
Okay.
So if you got an average society job, you're going back for another 4 years, smack on the head.
Okay.
And smack you on the ass with college. That's 4 years. Now, that's just for a regular desk job. So you got 3 categories. You got your regular jobs, you got the big jobs, then you have like your entrepreneur job. So a regular job, that's 4 years, college. Now if you want a big job, doctor, lawyer, blah, blah, guess what they smack you on the ass with again?
That's 6, ain't it?
More no.
How long
That's
you gotta
another
go to school?
4.
Another
Bro,
4?
nursing school is like 8 years, law school is like 6 years. Bro, they're smacking you on the ass with time.
So out of all of that,
Additional 4.
So is that the problem of people that once, because bro, I know a lot of people go through that whole process, right? Finish that whole process, and then decide they don't want to do that, or that it's not what they really thought it was.
I think
is
at that time you wasted time.
You wasted time? Is it you wasted time because you literally went through it and don't want to do it, or is it you wasted time because you decided
because
against
you didn't want to do it, you wasted time.
Okay.
Like, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. And you have to think logically. At what the hell? At what point of you spending all that time doing all that, why couldn't you realize that wasn't for you?
I think a lot of people just be too deep in, bro. Think about it, too deep in.
Okay, I
like, bro, you
understand
can't
that.
really just sometimes, bro. If you already on the boat, on the cruise, you can't be on that bitch and then say, "Shit,
Turn that
man,
bitch around.
Man, I can't do this boat shit." Nah, nigga, you gonna sit the fuck there and you gonna be on that shit.
I mean, so is there such thing as time wasted then? Even if you decide against it, does that mean you wasted time?
I think, yeah, hell yeah. I think time wasted is like, of course, but that's where it comes from. Time
Okay,
wasted.
so let's just go with, you got your regular jobs and your big name jobs, which is ranging from another 4, or no, well, let's just say 2, because some of them do have 2 years of grad school. So we're going from 2 to 8 years.
Okay.
That's below ball, because some people in nurse school for like 10 years.
That's
So
about 26 though.
So-
from 18 to 20, them 8 years on top of that is 26.
So what we was at? We was at 45.
I mean, out of the 52,
Was
then
that
take
40?
off another 6 from
So
it.
take off another 6 from it. So now you at 39.
I don't like your math there, but okay.
From 45 minus 6.
Okay.
Because remember, we shave off because of
Okay,
diet.
yeah.
Because of diet. So 45 minus 6. Now you had 39 years left in your life.
Okay.
Now at this age, you're 39 years old. Because
okay.
you only got 39 years left.
Okay. So what we getting at?
So basically, at this age, whatever you've done or tried to do is kind of set in stone.
It's kind of like all you know.
Basically,
in a
you
way.
don't spend your whole life on this one thing. If you do anything other than that, it's kind of like, you know how you be like, bruh, niggas been in jail so long, and when they get out, they don't know nothing but jail. It's the same way with society. You go to law school you go to school and then go to law school and come out.
Or it's kind of like a nigga his whole life did nothing but we're just gonna use construction. He did construction his whole life. Now all of a sudden he wanna be
paint.
a bar, work in a bar or some shit.
And
if
all
you like,
he knows
why you wait till you so old to turn
yeah,
up?
you so old, and it's not even you so old because there's no really
Time.
but it's just time is more against you.
Yeah.
Because bro, you being 39,
Okay.
trying to switch careers.
So let's talk about it this way then, because we ain't talked about it yet. Entrepreneurs. How long does an entrepreneur have?
Man, listen, bro. Some niggas die trying to be entrepreneurs.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Let's logically think.
Logically, I'm gonna
How
say
long does an entrepreneur have?
I'm gonna say in the ranges anywhere from I'm gonna say 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10? I was thinking 15.
I
Because
wouldn't
the
say
reason why I
15.
said 5, a lot of times that first 5 is still the figuring out process.
But still, it still plays a part. Because if you don't figure the shit out, you'll never make it.
I know, but see, I'm saying first 5 goes to figuring it out. The next 5 goes to kind of, I know what I'm working with.
And the last
The last
will be-
5 goes to push
See,
that
I
bitch
would say the
through.
last 5 is when you kind of at your top, or for after 15
But if you only
years.
get 2 5s, if you only get 2,
But think about it,
you
bro.
only get 10 years.
But think about it, bro. If you're an entrepreneur at the age of 20, if you're not successful by 30,
What a success is.
okay,
Yeah.
then that's the bigger. Now discussion's going deep. But basically, in a time frame, if you're not having some sort of success time-wise,
Okay, let's say success in the 10-year frame is being able to make money strictly off your business. Strictly
being
off
able
of
to live off of.
just being able to live off it. No,
Okay.
no 9 to 5. You support it solely off your business. 10 years. I can agree with that.
Yeah,
I can see.
Bro, you've been making music for how long?
I don't know, like what?
For
4
5 years.
5 years?
Bro, if you were, and you're what, 20-3?
Yeah.
Bro, if you were to making music for another 5 years, you'll be 27. Now, if
Okay.
you're in the same spot you are when you're 27 that you are now, after 10 years of making music, people are gonna be like, maybe it's not.
Okay, what about people who shit is a little bit different? You know what I'm saying?
That's where the entrepreneur comes in, because there's no real time frame.
Okay.
Entrepreneur is kind of like rolling dice.
Sometimes you gotta take risks. Huh?
Yeah. See, entrepreneur, if you want to look at it, if you will, okay, so you got, let's say it's like poker. You got your regular jobs, which is more so, what is it? When you fold, like you don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
They fold. But the entrepreneur is more of a, man, hit blackjack. You got 2 cards, everyone like, nah, I'm
Ah.
good. But you like, man, hit me. That's what entrepreneurship is, man. You either hit or miss.
Shit.
Because if you don't hit, you always miss.
That's what life is, either or.
But if you don't miss, does that
I
mean you
said
hit?
I seen something, bro. It was like you missed 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
That shit real.
Bro, see, as an entrepreneur, if you don't take the risk or if you don't waste the time, you'll never
Okay.
know if you make it. But as a quote unquote,
What's wasted time in the entrepreneur's
wasted
eyes?
time will be on some. Okay, maybe I want to have a t-shirt brand, and I want my t-shirts to look like this. Maybe that shit don't work out, so maybe I change how I look, and then it start working out. You had
That's
to
wasted time. I feel like okay, that is wasted time, but I feel like that's good time.
It's good
basically what
time
I'm saying,
wasted.
what is bad time wasted?
Bad time is like, okay,
What?
you wanted to do a t-shirt line, but you waited a year.
Was you waited a weird what? A year what?
You waited a year to start.
Okay.
Just to say, you know what, I'm gonna wait a year because I feel like
See, I was
next year will be better to start.
I was thinking bad time. It's like, I'm using the same example. You want a t-shirt line, right? But you start off doing the t-shirts, but then midway through the t-shirts, you change the lip gloss. Now
I
it's
wouldn't
like
say that's bad.
now it's like you got to build your whole
Are
clientele
you
up.
talking about bad timing?
Your bad. No, I just think that's bad time. Like you wasted a lot of time doing the t-shirts. And you know what I'm saying? You got a full inventory of t-shirts, customers waiting for them shit, and you just change it up.
I see what you're saying.
Now it's like, now you got to get a whole new genre. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't feel like that's as bad as not taking action. Because, bro, to do one thing and switch to another, although it's abrupt, it's still you doing something. But to want to do something and wait to do it, that's literally time wasted on nothing.
So, is there a way that you can say you waited to do it and it comes out good that you waited?
Only if you, I mean...
Like if you plan it, is that good planning? What if you took that whole year before doing it, but you plan it? You're planning getting shit in order.
Okay, it depends on how well you executed the plan.
Okay.
Because if I've been playing out some shit for 5 years, and then say after 5 years I was supposed to make $1 million, and I only made 500,000, but you made a 2-year plan and you were supposed to make 100,000, but you made $1 million, your plan was way more executed.
I mean, of course, or just it was just better.
It's just about execution, bro. Like sports, bro. Everyone can make a play, but if you don't do the play right, then there's no fucking point. But planning ain't nothing until it's put in action. Like war, a lot of people might look at it as a bunch of niggas out there shooting. But the niggas who sit behind a desk looking on some, okay, shit, it's a hill right here. If we go here and shoot right there, we should be able to win at least today. Now they might go up that hill and do that and still lose today. That don't mean the plan was wrong. That just means the execution of it was wrong.
Okay.
It's all about execution, man. Cause bro, you got a master plan, bro. You know what you gotta do, how you gotta do it, and then you'll be successful in the way you want to be successful. But right now, you're executing your plan. Any fuck ups here or there will deter you or slow you down from your time frame of how you think realistically you'll be where you're going to be.
Okay, so what about in the same sense of all that what you just said, the execution, but what if there's a lot of people out there that's like us, but also a lot of people who are different? When I say they're like us, I'm saying they can do some shit just off the strength, off the mindset of just doing it in that moment. And it turns out really good. No planning behind it or nothing, just out the blue. Bada boom, bada bam.
Like it just off the
off the dome.
So what you getting at?
So I'm saying sometimes the plans that come off the like just out of nowhere,
random.
Yeah, end up in the long run being better than the plan you planned for. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people who don't plan stuff because when you plan stuff goes wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know why Plan B was created? Because Plan A didn't fucking work.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably why Plan B was created. But I know you noticed saying Plan B is only for people who don't think Plan A will work. Now check me out. Plan B was created because Plan A didn't work. Okay. But if you make a Plan B with the Plan A, then they're saying Plan B is only for people who don't think Plan A will work. I think then that's
saying they go out the window.
No, I think that scene is a little more real then.
Okay.
Because bro, you don't make a Plan B until you need one.
But I think that was the point of Plan B, getting made with Plan A.
But I think that's also the point of the saying Plan B is made for people who don't think Plan A is gonna work. Because bro, you don't have a Plan B.
I'd die for this shit.
Exactly, because you know whether.
But see, that's also the mindset of me.
Okay, now
that's what I'm saying. You gotta get it from out of there. Everybody
so
don't think like that.
How long, time-wise, do you think it takes the average person to get a mindset that they need to?
I think it comes with experience. And I think that's where time comes too also. Because a lot of people grew up fast, quote unquote, in our eyes or to other people's eyes. But that's just because they grew up fast because they experienced a lot of shit they shouldn't have at an early age, quote
at the
unquote.
time.
So that made them older than a lot of people. I know a lot of people now they're starting to smoke and experiment with like weed and smoking and drugs and drinking. Even to me, it's kind of like I've been doing that. I'm not super heavy on this. Not something I gotta do. But just because they kind of just got to the point where they can be open because all that time potentially you can say was just being wasted not doing it. You feel me?
Okay.
So it's like it's experience goes with planning. Think about it.
Okay, yeah.
You can only plan for something that you experienced before.
Okay.
Like, bro, you airbrushing your shoes, you know you can go back over them bitches with the isotope after you fucked up the first time. Like, when you made your first pair of shoes, you did not know that shit. You was in that shit like, bro, I fucked this shit up. I don't know what to do. Then you went to research it. Oh, bro, acetone? I can just rub that bitch off.
It's acetone.
Not
isotope.
I don't give a fuck, but you know what I'm talking about.
But I get what you're saying. You plan from experience. So with that being said,
experience plays a factor in time.
Experience plays a factor in time. So does that mean, well then logically that means each person's experience in time
is different.
Literally is different.
Everybody
based
is different.
on like, I guess you can say every day counts.
Exactly. Every day counts. So basically, with every day counting, you're not wanting to waste times. Where the mistakes come from, I guess, the rushing of the process.
I got it. The word. So bad time or time wasted.
Okay.
Is you not doing what you should do. Well, like how can we categorize bad time? What is bad time?
Okay. Based off what we already talked about, we know wasted time is bad time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can call unexperienced time bad time.
Yeah, but I just say bad time is time wasted.
Bad time is time wasted.
So then the flip side of that, good time will be consistency.
Consistency in what? Experience gain?
Consistency in doing it. Because we just said every day count.
Okay.
So the days that you don't do it are going to negatively affect your overall time that it would take for you to blow or pop or whatever. But every day that you are consistent with it, maybe like YouTube or working out or basketball, that inevitably keeps you on track.
Because it's like you...
Yeah. Like basically, you know how the niggas be having workout plans? They be like, yo, this plan,
in 3 months?
you can lose 30 pounds in 3 months. That's if you're consistent with the way the shit's set up.
Yeah.
So I guess consistency is what keeps you...
Consistency is a big factor of good. Okay, so what we're talking about now is time management? Or what time management is?
It would be more like time management. Yeah, it would have to be.
So we're saying consistency. We're saying experience.
Experience, consistency.
We're saying risk. Taking risk can be on both sides, good or bad, because that's what a risk is.
So a bad risk would just be something that didn't fall.
Bro,
in
risk
favor?
is in general I would say it's neutral.
Okay.
It's not whether good nor bad.
You can't really.
But you can't go do anything without a risk, bro.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, what else you got? You got knowing what your goal is. Like,
Goals?
yeah, goals are very important, bro.
Goals are pretty important. Well, I think more important than the goal is setting the goal.
Okay. What the fuck?
Check me
trying
out.
to get cool
Check
points
me out.
for just saying
Check me
goal,
out, little
set a
dude.
goal.
Check me out, little dude. Your goal can be to get $300 million.
Okay.
But if I set a goal to make $300 million in 2 years, that's way different than just broadly saying, let's just make $300 million.
So we're saying the goal within the goal.
No, setting a time frame for it.
We're setting the time frame for a goal?
Yeah, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't fucking say that shit just a minute
it's
ago,
in like
bro.
fucking context clues, bro.
You didn't fucking say that shit just a minute
You're
ago.
wasting my time with this shit.
Fucking goofy ass nigga.
Anyway.
What you talking about, dog?
I'll murk this nigga.
Alright.
End your fucking time right now.
Alright.
You out of time. Bah! Killer!
Alright.
Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, motherfuckers who... Okay, I'm gonna use us for example, because we're the worst niggas in the world. We said we'd be rich by 22. We're about to be 23. Although we missed the goal to be rich by 20...
See, that's the thing I've been coming up with lately, bro. What is rich?
Rich is what you call it.
We're calling financial.
We're saying rich. We're saying financially free, as in no longer
Okay.
in poverty, no longer being restricted or withheld because of finances in any situation.
Okay. Because, bro, I've been noticing there's more than just one type of riches.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I'm mentally rich as fuck, bro. It's a lot of lost, dumb motherfuckers around here. And they got
But they got a lot of shit.
They might have some money, but bro, them boys is lost. They can get manipulated easy. They don't know what their goals are. They don't know what they're trying to achieve. But bro, I can say our goals are on the table. We know where A is. We know where B is. We know how we getting there. We're taking our time. We're taking the back roads to get there. You know what I'm saying? We might not got the pockets for it, but we got the goddamn.
Bro, I think how you word it makes a whole difference. Cause like you said, bro, what is rich? Had we said, bro, we want to be financially free by 22, that's a little different.
Yeah.
Or have we said, well, bro, we at least want to be able to support ourselves in our living on our own by 20. You know, it's a difference of how you word it.
Okay.
Because you can say, bro, knock that nigga out and I give you 20. And then I just knock him out however which way. But if you say, bro, kick that nigga in the head and knock him out.
It's specific.
It's very specific. I think people are... What's the word? I don't know if I want to say I think people are too specific or not specific enough when it comes to setting a goal or a time frame from a goal.
But I think a lot of people just don't believe in themselves. Believe in yourself, man.
Believe in yourself, man.
And don't be afraid to be your fucking self, dog.
And watch anime.
And watch anime. Like,
that shit's very encouraging.
Watch that shit. That shit's not crazy. It's not cartoons, bro. Watch that.
Watch
fucking anime, dog.
Yeah.
You heard Meg Thee Stallion. She talking about getting her pussy ate while she watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
She did that shit for a reason.
A lot of girls will watch anime but won't say it.
Bro, a lot of girls will watch anime but don't know what to watch.
Actually, on the contrary, a lot of girls... This is actually a crazy thing. A lot of girls watch anime, but they only would talk about it with someone they feel comfortable with because they too do it. So if you kind of break all that down and reword it, a lot of people are confident, but they won't act like it until someone else comes around.
Until somebody else is confident.
Yeah.
They scared to stand alone? Is that what you're saying?
More or less. They ain't gonna stand for themselves until someone stand with them.
So my words of advice to people, young people like me, older people, it don't matter who's watching it, who's not. But I'm just trying to let you know, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to only get one like.
Don't be afraid to
share.
fuck up.
Because what to you might not seem a lot, in the long run, it pays off for you the most. Be true to yourself and stop trying to, you don't gotta be like everybody else. Be like you.
Bro, it's boring, bro.
But that's some real nigga shit. But somebody's gonna play that shit back a million times. Just because.
But I feel like you should have said it a little more personal. If you're out there and you want to do something and you feel like you can't, or people telling you you can't, just know you can do that shit, dog.
But I don't give a fuck about you repeating what I said, dog.
Damn.
They hurt me the first time.
Damn, Sonny boy.
Damn.
Put that 4-4 in your ass, boy.
Alright.
But I think people remember. Okay, the movie 300.
Okay.
Now. Although he was the king, and I don't know the correct context of what, but he brought 300 men with him.
Okay.
I don't know if he ordered them or if they came.
But them boys say, we are here to fight.
Basically,
Them boys came with that nigga.
all them niggas
Yeah.
chose to die for or stand on their own personal belief of what they believe, although they all believe the same thing.
Okay.
So I guess the moral of it is, if you stand or if you die for what you personally think is right,
Okay.
then there's no wrong.
Okay. So if you believe you were right, can't nobody tell you it's wrong.
No. Can't no one tell you. But if you believe you was right, then you know you're not wrong. Even if it was wrong. See, now someone might take that out of context and say, well, if you were to hit someone because they did this, then you wrong. By that I mean kind of what you spend your time on.
It's morally.
It's morally, like morally, if you want to be a nurse, but you know going to nursing school you'll be away from your family and they'll talk shit about you and they'll drag your name and say you're the worst daughter or niece or whatever. But as long as you stand on what you believe you want to do, can't no one tell you you're wrong.
Okay. I feel that.
That goes out to you, girl. Go ahead, go to nursing school.
If you want to be a stripper.
If you want to be a stripper.
If you want to have an OnlyFans.
If you want to have OnlyFans.
If you want to do makeup. If you
do
want to
makeup.
goddamn be a drug
If
dealer.
you want to drill.
If you want to be a
drugs.
rapper.
If you want to rap.
If you want to goddamn be a lawyer, doctor,
Or a lawyer,
anything,
or a doctor,
I feel like, bro, you
or
just have to
anything.
go for that shit
Go
and
for
go
that shit.
all the way for that shit.
All for that shit. See, I think, this is a good one, bro. I think people try to use a route as a quicker route to their route. Like, for example, a nigga will go to the military for 2 years. Anyway, bro, that's just how niggas feel about time.
Yeah, I feel like we got a couple of bases. A lot of people scared to talk about it, but it's your boy, Groovy Jew. You know, Ruler Jew. Find me on Instagram, keep it groovy.jew.
It's your boy ISO Trey, man. Follow me on Instagram at ISO _ Trey, TREY. Light skin, tatted up. Wait. Cold hearted, light skin, tatted up nigga.
Alright, anyway. We out.